We feel that it's very important for us to get information down that is our history, and so that we can leave that, for our kids. We do have an album that is pretty telling, but it's not quite like this is going to be, and so we're hoping that our families will really appreciate what we're doing here, and that it can follow for generations, perhaps, or as they want to use it. And so we're anxious and excited about doing A Tale Told.
Yes, this way they also are going to hear our voices. Future generations, they will know what their great-grandfather or their great-grandmother, her voice sounded like back then.
I want them to know how important family is and church. And hopefully we are living that kind of a life, even though we've been very, very blessed in the monetary world for whatever reason. And I want them to understand that family and church come first, and if you do that correctly, you'll have everything else that you need.
Family and church.
Yeah. Well, I think the purpose of being in a church and being active is that the example that you set. So of course, we mostly were cognizant of the example that we were setting for our kids. And my belief was that you don't just go to church on Sunday and then leave, and it has no meaning or any involvement for the rest of the week. So I thought, well, if I believe that, and I want our kids to know what that's like, then you need to be involved. To me, that's the most important. You need to live that life, and you can't do that just by going to church on Sunday.
Even though at the beginning it's tough, you can get, and you don't have hardly any money, that isn't the important thing. Family is the important thing, and church, especially church. Yeah. And so I say God is first, and then family, and I'm sure that they know, we just always, even when the kids were growing up, that we went to church on Sunday, always. And then we made it so that they could go to youth groups as they were growing up. And that is so important for them.
Those are the two things that I want them to understand that are the important things that's going to get you through a successful life. You have those. And hopefully we've been a real small part of them carrying through with that.
Church has always been very, very important to me, and I've tried to pass that on to my kids, and I think it has worked pretty well on them. And that you don't give up on something. We just try to instill it on. Don't give up on something just because you don't want to do it. And I think we've pretty well done that.
To me, a life well lived is one that you can go to bed at night and feel good, that you've been productive, that there are things that are better off, or things that you need to work on tomorrow, to make it better. And then when you get up in the morning, to be excited that you are alive and well, and you have the ability and the energy to do whatever it is that you want to do that day, to be excited that you have another great day to work in God's kingdom.
I think a life well lived is contributing to society. picking something that you like to do, which I did, and I feel like I have really contributed to a lot of educated kids in this world. And I'm very proud of a lot of most of the kids that I know where they are now, things that they have done. And I feel like I have done well as a parent, raising my children. And think I have done well with the selection of my husband with the help of God, my Savior. So I think that's the main thing.
What I hope that my kids learn from both of us as they were growing up, that honesty, church-related, and work ethics. That was something that I thought was a legacy that my dad left me. That you have good work ethics, and you don't give up on things that unless you have exhausted everything that you can think of to make it work. And if you haven't done that, then you don't have the right to say that it won't work. And that's what I hope that is a legacy that I left the kids, and that money is important. You need enough money to live on, but that should not be your priority. I said, if you believe in God and you believe in hard work, you'll have all the money you need, and probably more than you need.
Thank you for watching, and we hope this will bring back some wonderful memories of our lives together. We love you very, very much. So we'll see you soon.